Um, Ever wonder why one Star Trek film is often regarded as a misstep while others shine? Uh, be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button first, then settle in for an intriguing story about what went wrong with Star Trek V. Imagine a movie that aimed to blend humor, serious themes, and iconic characters, but somehow missed the mark. Uh, that's the story of Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, released in 1989, marking William Shatner's debut as director. Uh, it was also the penultimate film featuring the original cast, part of the so-called Genesis trilogy, starting with The Wrath of Khan and ending with The Voyage Home. Despite high expectations, uh, fans and critics alike found this entry weaker than its predecessors. Many pointed fingers at Shatner's hands-on approach, which often resulted in a strange mix of tones. Uh, Critics praised this series' lighter moments, but found this film's humor disjointed and mismatched with its more serious themes. Um, the core problem lies not in the story, but in its tone, uh, because uh, the ending featuring a deity-like being sparked an array of opinions. The challenge was blending the comedic, quirky moments with heavy emotional scenes involving Spock's brother and the concept of divine beings. Instead of a seamless mix, the film struggled to find its rhythm. If you look back at The Voyage Home, the humor fits perfectly into the story. It was consistent, reflecting the characters' unique personalities and placing them in humorous situations without undermining the plot. It's like a well-balanced meal. Um, the laughs are part of the whole, not just added on. And in contrast, Star Trek V's humor often feels like it's from a different meal. Some scenes, like Scotty's slapstick moments, uh, seem out of place when the story cackles weighty themes. The film attempted to make its characters funny by mocking them, um, which sometimes backfired, making even the storied crew look silly. The success of The Voyage Home comes from its commitment to tone. Uh, the humor is woven into the story, emphasizing the fish out of water scenarios that naturally arise when characters encounter 20th century society. Um, this consistency kept the audience engaged and balanced the film's emotional beats. Looking at the series overall ranking, it's clear that films like The Wrath of Khan and The Voyage Home maintained their tone and storytelling strength. Star Trek V, however, veered into inconsistent territory, risking coherence for comedic relief. Um, it's sort of like trying to repair the Enterprise with duct tape. It might hold for a while, but it's not the most durable fix. Um, Ultimately, the film's failure wasn't just in its plot, but in how it presented its themes. It had a strong sci-fi premise, but lacked the focus needed to pull all elements together effectively. Sometimes adding humor to serious moments can work, but only if it's done carefully and with purpose. And here's a little joke for you. Why did the Klingon refuse to tell a joke? Well, because he didn't want to be blasted with laughter. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time,